Hey everyone, welcome back. I am Radonna from Boys and Girls Hairstyles, and today my hair is bugging. I do have somebody cut it. Her name is Melissa. She's amazing. But in between, sometimes if it gets long or something like that, I go ahead and cut it. I'm not going to touch the back at all, but today I wanted to show you guys if you do have short hair, how to cut it and texture. You can see that I do this and it just kind of plops down. So I want to show you how texture will help too, and what I do. So, okay, so I'm going to start here in the middle. Okay, I'm going to point cut. Then I come on off to this side. I'm going to hold this. And right here, I want to show you guys, you can see that guide point. I'm just going across from that guide point. Okay, and then I'm going to come down on this side. I'm just going to point cut into this. And I do like it different lengths in there. So if there's a little bit of short and a little bit of long, that's great. Okay, now I'm going to come forward with it. And you can see that's my guide point. I'm going to come in, take a little bit off of, maybe I should have put my glasses on. Okay, I'm going to hold this up. Same thing, going to take some of this off. And over here, I'm going to hold this up and take some of this off. Okay. All right, now from this side, so I've cut up here, but I haven't cut this side. So I'm going to come off, just take this, point cut into that, come forward a little bit, and point cut into this. Okay, I am liking this a tiny bit longer, so I'm not going to take a ton of length, but you can see right here, it's just too long right here. So I'm going to come in on an angle. I'm going to open and shut my shears. I'm going to comb it. See, take a little bit of that length off, but leave my sides. Okay, so yeah, you can see that that is cut now, but it's not as long, but it's just a little bit shorter and a little bit piecier. Okay, now this, I'm gonna bring all of this out and just trim these edges. Okay, and I'm gonna come up here and an angle. You can point cut into that. Okay, and then these bangs right here are long. Like I said, I am liking it a little longer right there. Not that it's super long, but I am gonna take this on an angle. So I'm gonna come in, open and shut the shears, open and shut the shears. Okay, a little bit of that off. And on an angle. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of go like this, kind of lift up, make sure things are even. Okay, now I'm just going to double check something. So I've cut that top, right? So I don't want to cut that top and then have this back long. So I'm going to hold this up the back just a little bit and make sure that that connects back here to the back. Because I don't want, oh, it's connecting pretty good back there. I don't want this shorter up here and then have it bulky back there. I'm just gonna hold this. Oh, so you can see a little bit there. See, that's the length, and then there's a little bit of length here. So we're just going to take a little bit of that off. Okay, yeah, so that was pretty good there. Okay, now texturizing. I love texture. So my hair is really fine and thin. With texturizing and the products I use, it makes it look like I have a lot more hair. So thank goodness for those things. I like to come through this top. You can see I'm about an inch up in. And you can see I just go like this. Open and shut a few times through that area. Same thing through here. Same thing through here. And the back a little bit. Okay, and then I'm just gonna comb that out. Okay. All right, now the Monat mousse. This is Studio One. This is the Moxie magnifying mousse. This is a very good mousse. It's very concentrated. Some mousse, I'm sure you've seen it. If you put it in your hands and it kind of disintegrates, it just is watery. It just kind of goes away. You just barely need a little bit. You can see how concentrated it is. It stays, it doesn't disappear. So it's very concentrated. That's why I love it. So if you're wanting volume, you don't want to use too much of it or it's gonna feel sticky. So just use a little bit and you will absolutely love it. Okay, and then this is the volume and lift spray. This is from Monat, and I just spray a few little sprays. You can see I didn't spray a ton because you don't need a ton. It's very concentrated. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, this is how I dry it. I'm gonna come down. I'm just drying the back down with my hands. Okay, then you can see I'm coming forward with this side, back and forth with this front. Wait. Then after a minute, I take and round brush. Round brushing really helps my hair have more volume. So if you have fine, thin hair, round brushing will really help. You can see that it's about 80% dry though before I start round brushing. Some people will just start round brushing when it's really wet, and that's not good for your hair. It's gonna pull and be really hard on your hair. Okay, so after I do that, then I come back, go back and forth with the Epic brush. Okay, so now with this texture, I have some of my hair standing up. Usually it's very limp and it just hangs. And so that texture and product really help. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the flat iron and I just go straight up with that. Now, if you don't want the spiky look or you want it, a softer look, you don't have to flat iron it and make it more spiky looking. Oh yeah, see, that's gonna be so much better right there. That part was like hanging down in my eye. So it's amazing what a little trim will do. So if your hair is bugging, it just helps a little bit of a trim. Okay, so now it's the styling paste. That's from Sexy Hair. And I just grab, I'm gonna come here, piece this out on the side and in the front. Okay, I'm just kind of grabbing at the back and the side. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the fine tooth comb I'm going to back comb. Okay, and then I'm going to grab at this top. Same thing, back comb all through this area. Okay, then I'm going to spray. Then I take my pin comb and then I start putting it into place with my pin comb and my fingers. Okay, and then we'll look the back. Just grab the pin comb, just putting it into place. And then of course I'll have Sweet Melissa cut my back, my next haircut. But I just wanted to show you guys that what a little trim in between a haircut can do. It can lift more. This feels way better. That was like hanging down in my eye. So anyway, just trimming a little bit. If you have any questions about your own hair, I mean, obviously not everybody has this hairstyle. So if you have questions about how you need to cut your hair at home, reach out to me. I'd love to help you. Hopefully this video helped you in some way. But thank you so much. Thanks for your support, and we will chat with you next time. See ya. Thanks.